Good morning, Ms. Sami Sorrental. We will present to you Governor Bambi Emano's accomplishment report for the prior week. Monday's 60th virtual flag raising ceremony once again brings important updates on ASF and COVID-19, while the Provincial Governor's Extension Office puts Governor Bambi Emano's project for Rosario National High School into effect. To provide a clearer picture of the events, here's Jebsen Patlunag.
On Monday's 60th virtual flag raising ceremony, Provincial IITF Chief Dr. Jerry Kalingasan once again encouraged all Misamisnons to not hesitate in being vaccinated, as the province is now receiving a steady supply of vaccines from DOH. Dr. Jerry Kalingasan further added that he expects all Misamisnons to strictly comply to basic health protocols, as he expects Misamis Oriental's active COVID-19 cases to steadily drop in the coming days. Moving forward, Provet head Dr. Benjamin Resma gladly reports that no additional cases of ASF were recorded in the province, attributing this development to Governor Bambi Emano's stringent support to Provet's anti-ASF campaign. On another story, the disinfection team from the Provincial Veterinary Office conducted a disinfection operation at the Provincial Governor's Extension Office in Taguluan. This is to answer the Extension Office's request for disinfection to safeguard its clients, as Misamisnons flock the office every day for various assistance. In addition, Attorney Nadia Imano Ilipi of the Provincial Governor's Extension Office and Captain MacNeely Norquillas of Barangay Rosario Taguluan led the ritual groundbreaking prior to the construction of Rosario National High School's covered court on Monday, June 7, 2021. After Rosario National High School's need for a covered court was conveyed to Governor Bambi Emano, the Governor, with the help of Attorney Nadia, quickly prepared the requirements for the construction of the covered court with a total project cost of 5,535,454 pesos and 45 centavos, and is expected to be finished this year. Led by Captain Norquillas, residents of the barangay expressed their gratitude to Governor Bambi and Attorney Nadia for fulfilling their wish to provide more facilities to Rosario National High School. Moreover, the Provincial Youth Development Office initiates the #ProudKonipapa online contest for the upcoming Father's Day. This Father's Day special is open for all individuals from ages 15 to 30 and requires commenting on the Father's Day post found on Miss or Youth Development Office's Facebook page with a picture of the participant and their father, along with the reason why they are proud of him. The contest will conclude on Sunday, June 20, 2021 at 12 noon. And right away, the winners will be announced. 5 winners will be chosen, with each set to receive a cash prize of 500 pesos. Similar to Governor Bambi Emano's love for the people as the father of the province, the COVID-19 pandemic won't hinder the youth in expressing their great love and affection to their fathers. Still on Monday, pursuant to the Proclamation No. 404 Series of 2003, declaring June 7 to 11 of every year as National Day Care Workers Week, the Provincial Government of Misamis Oriental, through the Provincial ECCD Office, kickstarts the celebration of this year's Child Development Workers Week with the theme Child Development Workers ECQ, Enhanced Commitment Towards Quality Early Education for Children Amidst the Pandemic. Celebrating even during this time of pandemic is ECCD's way to encourage our CDWs to stay committed in delivering quality ECCD services to our children despite the current crisis. Governor Bambi Emano salutes all our child development workers in the province who performed the frontline functions in helping mold young children during their early years of education. And lastly, for Monday, the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office swiftly responds to Mr. Kim Clark D's call for aid on Magnum Radio. Mr. D is asking for transportation assistance for his father, who suffers from Alzheimer's disease, to be able to travel back home to Bulacan. PSWD provided 10,000 pesos to Mr. D as transportation assistance. Mr. D, together with his entire family, emotionally expressed their gratitude to Governor Bambi Emano for his generosity. PSWD head Mr. Junli Marabella further assures all Misamisnons that Governor Bambi Emano is always ready to provide all forms of aid whenever necessary. Jebsen Patlunag, PIO.
On Tuesday, the Provincial Veterinary Office magnifies the implementation of the Itikan sa Kalambuan program to stem the tide against African swine fever. Quinn Exclamador will give us the details.
On Tuesday, with the ongoing progress in the province amidst the pandemic, the Misamis Oriental Provincial Veterinary Office, or PROVET, has released a booklet free of availability to those who want to do business with Duck and Ducks products. Suggestively, this project aims to create jobs through a livelihood project for marginalized farmers to give them more income as farmers understand more and continue to improve the duck farming industry in Misamis Oriental. On the same day, Provet conducted monitoring of duck layer farms, collection of duck eggs, delivery of duck feeds, and inspection of incubator at Mohon Tagunwan, Mati, and Gumaod Claveria, graced with the presence of project head of Itikan ng Kalambuan, Ms. Linda Texon. With prominence, Governor Bambi together with Provet has long been empowering the duck farming industry in the province because it is seen largely to be the solution to the problem of poverty, provide jobs and eliminate malnutrition and alternative lifestyle also to the affected by the pandemic in ASF, ensuring a productive future of the province. Queen Exclamador, BIO.
For Wednesday, implementation of indispensable interventions keeps up with the growing diversification of Misamis Oriental's economy. Regina Mormaygay will give us a recap of the events.
On Wednesday, June 9, 2021, Provincial Veterinary or Provet MISOR, with Dr. Benjamin Resma as its office head, continues to strengthen the cause of propagating the Itikan sa Kalambuan program under its livelihood project, which highly benefits locals, especially the farmers. The team conducted a site inspection into the farmers, which are also affected with African swine fever. To minimize losses, on that same day, Provet initiated the distribution of ducks in the municipality of Initao and successfully delivered duck feeds in Barangay Awang Upul, Misamis Oriental, with the leadership of Governor Bambi Emano, who coped up with them through the challenges they're facing, never letting them down yet stayed vigor and true to his words to care for them. Regina Moratonel Maygay, PIO.
Thursday signifies the combined efforts of PDRRMO and the Provincial Administrator's Office to safeguard the province from COVID-19 and all other forms of disaster. Let's hear the particulars from Raymark Semania.
On Thursday, June 10, 2021, due to Cagayan de Oro's current quarantine classification of modified enhanced community quarantine strictly prohibiting gatherings, the Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office conducted a webinar on building emergency evacuation plan for earthquake as part of the second quarter of 2021 nationwide simultaneous earthquake drill. This is an information education campaign for all information and safety officers of the different departments and offices of the provincial government of Misamis Oriental, as they play an extremely important role in providing a secured and safe environment in their respective offices to assure a zero casualty goal in times of emergencies or calamities that may occur not only in the premises of the provincial capital but also in those structures owned by the provincial government of Misamis Oriental. Despite the onset of COVID-19 pandemic, Governor Bambi Emano orders the PDRRMO to stay alert with the current situation of the province, stipulating that everyone's safety is paramount. This endeavor is made under the guidance of the governor, who would not want to see the constituents of the province of Misamis Oriental to have an uplifted purchasing power due to the various tourism and economic programs he has enhanced, but also to be consistent in his slogan, "Kung taga-Misor ka, secure ka." In another story, the Provincial Veterinary Office continues to extend its spay and neuter services to dog and cats owners in the province. On this day, the office conducted the operation in Barangay Dayawan, Villanueva, in coordination with the Villanueva Municipal Agriculture Office, where 69 dogs and cats were operated. This aims to avoid overpopulation that will help decrease the number of stray cats and dogs and reduce the cases of rabies in the province. Still on this day, having understood how crucial, risky, and essential the services of the frontliners, Governor Bambi Emano, through Acting Provincial Administrator Attorney Jocelyn Dood Mateo, did not hesitate to heed the request of the PNP First Provincial Mobile Force Company. 200 pieces of face masks and 200 pieces of face shields were turned over to the PNP First Provincial Mobile Force Company. With this simple assistance, Governor Bambi Emano is looking forward that the First Provincial Mobile Force Company will be more inspired to serve the public despite the challenges brought by the pandemic. In another development, Regional Development Committee 10 Infracom Chairperson Governor Bambi Emano held a pre-meeting via Zoom with NEDA 10 Infracom Secretariat Stanley B. Oriarte and Attorney Lionel Maandig in preparation for the RDC 10 Infrastructure and Utilities Development Committee second quarter 2021 meeting. In this meeting, our proactive governor and the team was able to go through the matters needed to be discussed, which comprises of promising policies, actions, and updates that will positively impact the entire region. The said Regional Development Council 10 Infrastructure and Utilities Development Committee second quarter 2021 meeting will be held on June 17, 2021 at 1 p.m. via Zoom. And lastly, on Thursday, 3 days after the encounter that transpired at the hinterlands of Barangay Mimbuli, Misamis Oriental, Pagro Head Jose Apollo Pacamalan visited sitio sa Lahon Barangay Alipuaton, Salay, Misamis Oriental. Barangay Alipuaton is one of the identified geographically isolated and disadvantaged area of the province. Thus, Pagro ensured that various assistance for food security is delivered to the farmers of the area. The visit was productive as the visit to the strawberry farm of Alip Salay Farmers Association will receive seedlings for strawberry, oolong tea, and coffee as well as organic fertilizers for their corn crops. The residents of the community also expressed their concern over not having a stable water supply. As a response to this concern, Pagro aims to implement a water system project in the area, similar to the Sitio Camansi water system in Lagunglong. This initiative of Governor Bambi Emano are part of Pagro's mission and campaign to reduce Misamis Oriental's poverty rate and increase food security. Raymark Simania, PIO.
Friday illuminates the Provincial Management Information System and the Environment and Natural Resources Office as both offices continues the breakthrough of dynamic services for Misamisnans. To provide all the aspects, here's Geo Denke.
On Friday, the NRO office is once again successful in handing over various tree seedlings in Magsaysay and Hingoog City. The goal of the activity is to continue protecting the environment as well as to provide more beauty to the surroundings. The seedling distribution is anchored in the main programs of Governor Bambi Emano to prioritize preservation of the environment and to ensure that the next generation of Misamisnans will still be able to enjoy adequate natural resources. The NRO office, under the management of Engineer Prisco G. Valmoria, handed over and tagged 100 golden shower seedlings, 100 pink tree seedlings, and 25 cherry blossom seedlings in the said LGUs to their respective manros. The distribution of seedlings will continue in line with the program of Governor Bambi Emano to nurture and protect our environment. Also, on Friday, the Provincial Agriculture Office releases a video presenting their accomplishments 105 days after having been given the privilege of maximizing the 7-hectare facility of PMFTC Inc. as an agricultural complex. Pagro expresses its gratitude to Governor Bambi Emano for their achievements would have not been possible without his efforts and strong leadership as he envisions Misamis Oriental as a province rich in agriculture with sustainable programs for the people. Pagro also expresses its utmost gratitude to PMFTC Inc. for trusting the provincial government of Misamis Oriental and supporting the agricultural sector of the province. Lastly, the Misamis Oriental Provincial Capital Band released their newest original composition dedicated to the father of the province, Governor Bambi Emano. The song gives gratitude to Governor Bambi Emano for helping the people of Misamis Oriental during this extremely difficult time caused by the pandemic. The Provincial Capital Band continues to provide entertainment to Misamisnans by regularly live streaming performances on their official Facebook page, replicating Governor Bambi Emano by being a source of inspiration and encouragement to all. Gio Denke, PIO.
Saturday fills the entire province with pride and nationalism as Governor Bambi Emano leads the provincial capital in the celebration of the 123rd Philippine Independence Day. To recount the celebration, let's have Clarice and Terina.
Independence Day or Araw ng Kalayaan is an annual national holiday in the Philippines observed every June 12. This in commemoration on the declaration of Philippine independence from Spain in 1898. Further, the provincial government of Misamis Oriental is one with nation in the celebration of the 123rd anniversary of the proclamation of the Philippine independence with the theme Kalayaan 2021. diwa sa pagkakaisa at paghilom ng bayan. Moreover, in compliance with the implementation of IATF MEID Resolution Number 118-A and following proper safety and health protocols for COVID-19, the provincial government of Misamis Oriental will be celebrating this year's Independence Day through simultaneous live streaming via official Facebook page of Misamis Oriental Provincial Information Office. And still because of the threat brought by COVID-19, Governor Bambi Emano, together with the entire Misamis Oriental Department Heads Association, purposely joined to witness the annual commemoration of our nation's Independence Day virtually through Zoom. This is an adherence to the prohibition of mass gathering due to the MECQ status of Cagayan de Oro City. Clarice Enterina, PIO.
And from June 7 to June 11, unified accomplishments from various departments and from the Travel and Arrival Committee demonstrates Governor Bambi Emano's masterly executed programs, delivering his interventions for the people always on time. Danny Abshama Jr. will give the consolidated report.
Being the primary advocate of early education in the province, the Provincial Early Childhood Care and Development Office, headed by Ms. Meriden Lilay Okot, ensures that ECCD services for children in the province has been continuously provided despite pandemic. On June 8, 2021, the three-day event culminated the Office of the Provincial ECCD's distribution of modified session plan guides for the child development workers of Alobihid, El Salvador City, Opol, Binuangan, and Magsaysay, Misamis Oriental for the fourth quarter of center-based program conducted in an alternative venue. This guide contains suggested activities that will help develop child's cognitive, gross motor, fine motor, self-help, receptive language, expressive language, and socio-emotional skills. Not conforming with its usual grand celebration due to COVID-19, the PECCD office celebrated Child Development Workers Week in safe yet meaningful way. Governor Bambi Emano, through the PECCD office, makes sure to allocate sufficient funds amounting to 1,092,408 pesos to make sure the celebration is still a success. The Provincial ECCD held a Mobile Child Development Workers Week activities in the towns of Lugait, Manticao, Naawan, Initaw, and Hitago, Misamis Oriental on June 9, 2021 for the first day of the celebration. This is an act of gratitude towards every CDW for their continuous providing of education to children through a center-based program in an alternative venue, and being Governor Bambi Emano's partner in providing health security to the children of the province against pandemic. Such celebration was facilitated by the provision of the following. For active child development workers, they received a 500 pesos cash incentive and thank you cards from Governor Bambi Emano. For CDWs who have served for 15 to 20 years received 1,500 pesos, CDWs who served from 21 to 25 years received 2,000 pesos, and CDWs who were in service for 26 years upwards received 2,500 pesos. They also received a certificate of appreciation and thank you cards from Governor Bambi Emano. And for CDW retirees, each of them will receive a 10,000 pesos cash tag, plaque of appreciation, and thank you cards from Governor Bambi Emano. The celebration included the distribution of new polo shirts for all child development workers, ECCD focal persons, and MSWDOs throughout the province of Misamis Oriental. Additionally, Ms. Jessica Galindo, officer in charge of the Human Resource Management Office of the Provincial Government of Misamis Oriental, represented PGMO as witness for the awarding of Pag-ibig Fund Virtual Stakeholders Accomplishment Report for year 2020 conducted via Zoom application. Pag-ibig Fund Stakeholders Accomplishment Report is conducted to recognize top-performing employers, including developers, for their contributions to the continued success and growth of the Pag-ibig Fund. The said agency reported its accomplishment report for year 2020 and was followed by giving of awards to government sectors and developers in Northern Luzon, Southern Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. In Northern Mindanao area, the provincial government of Misamis Oriental, headed by the Honorable Yevgeny Vincente B. Emano, who was awarded as top-performing employer in the government sector for its big and timely remittances for calendar year 2020. The meeting was officially adjourned after the photo opportunity through screenshots. From June 7 to June 11, the Provincial Health Office has distributed 3,200 doses of Sinovac vaccines to 12 municipalities and cities of the province of Misamis Oriental. These municipalities are as follows: Alubihid, Balingwan, Binwangan, Claveria, Hitagom, Hasaan, Lagindingan, Medina, Sugbungkogon, El Salvador City, Hingoog City, and Opol. The office has also conducted active surveillance for COVID-19 response with 17 risk assessed, 84 swabbed, and 41 patients catered in the Animal Bite Treatment Center. In the Provincial Health Office clinic, 34 consults were done, composed of 20 exhibiting influenza-like illness, 3 needing medical clearance, and 1 exhibiting post-vaccination side effects, and 10 under others. Also, 25 patients were serviced for mental health and drug-induced psychosis program. Furthermore, the Provincial Health Office Nutrition Division facilitated the release of the first quarter honoraria of barangay nutrition scholars from 7 municipalities of the province, namely Villanueva, Salay, Sugbungkogon, Kinogitan, Medina, Lagindingan, and Lugait from June 10 to June 11, 2021. And as of June 4 to June 10, 2021, data from the Arrival Committee showed 83 returning overseas Filipinos and 498 locally stranded individuals have safely got back to their homeland, while 23 were accommodated in Marion Suites. And as of June 10, 2021, a total of 44,272 Misamisnos have been catered by the provincial government of Misamis Oriental. Danny Vertidazo of Shama Jr., PIO.
By always being on the ground, Governor Bambi Emano have repeatedly looked into the eyes and hearts of the people he serves. By transcending political and social boundaries, he has set the bedrock of his administration, that is to listen and be expansive in all engagements, something that the governor will continue to do with his remaining 381 days in office. Jinky Rosit, PIO.